Alright, welcome everybody to another session, episode, whatever we want to call it, of Monster Mash. We're here tonight testing out another monster for Pathfinder 2nd Edition, and with me are the usual suspects, my favorite test subjects, you might call them. You know what, I had a plan where I was going to have the character sheets open and all ready to go, and now I do. But, let's start out here. We're going to have everybody introduce their characters, introduce themselves. So I'm going to start. My good old buddy, Zach, the reason that I am playing Pathfinder. You bastard, you have ruined me financially. Who are you playing tonight, man?
I like to make characters based off iconic characters. So tonight I made Tinkerbell, and she is a Fey bloodline sorcerer, and I have built her to be full-on support.
Very cool. Next, we have Shy. Shy, you have a character from at least a YouTube video that I've used music from a good bit in a lot of my games. Don't know what this character is actually from or something, but it looks like you've made a build for him. Would you like to talk a little bit about that?
I'm wishing I had made a build more specifically for him, but I guess it's at least related to the art. It's like there's a whole lore. I do recommend looking into it. It's fascinating. Anyways, I titled him the Unknown because I didn't know what name to give him, and I just made myself a maestro bard with like shadow and musical-based occult spells.
Classic.
And of course, the Dirge of Doom.
I think I just noticed that his wand is also like his sword. It's got like the hilt.
It is.
Yeah,
it's like he's like the corrupted violin fencer, I think was like his full name or something like that.
Huh. Well, all right. Decaf, you're coming in with another build, and looking at your class, I'm really wishing I had set up a mountain somewhere on this map. Because you seem to be playing a champion.
I am playing a champion. I am specifically pulling out a Redeemer, which I know is your absolute favorite because we are bare minimum level 9 and there might be some divine smiting afoot.
Yep. Well, just so we're all aware, the edge of the map, it is you guys are on a plateau, so it is a drop-off there. So... just, setting myself up. And Larry,
listen,
I think you've got
Decaf has practiced catching ledges in other games. It's okay.
I think you've got a Morbius build, right? Is that...
Yeah, we can go with that. I've never seen the movie, but if it's accurate. Yeah, Dampire, however you pronounce
Dampier?
that. Yeah, Dampier. Rogue of the Ruffian Racket type. Probably seen him in like 3 other tests because I'd like to recycle.
The last time you played this guy, it was we were still using Roll20.
Yes.
We have switched over since then. We've upgraded to Foundry. And the 4 of you, a band of adventurers, mercenaries, whatever you are, have been asked to investigate a area of forest that has become corrupted, and you can see it around you. The trees look rotted. The ground itself seems to crumble almost like ash in your grasp. And you're advancing through here, moving maybe cautiously. You might all be wary. You might have weapons drawn at the ready. And as you move, you might all be wary. You see a branch up ahead. A branch sprouts from the tree. And as you draw closer, you stop as you see this branch grow. And as you draw closer, and it rise, growing into a humanoid figure made of roots. As it continues to grow larger, and it seems to be like 2 sides almost held together, and it stands upon long roots, while it wields crude hatchets made from its own wooden body curled around stone heads. And the creature in question looks like this.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
Ooh.
That is interesting.
And
I don't know what to do with this.
Is
behold,
that from Blood? What's that vampire Bloodborne MMO?
No, that is not Bloodborne.
Is it
this
vampire?
is from a game called Remnant from the Ashes.
Okay.
Or was
Okay.
the? Oh, sorry. Was the other one you were thinking like Code Vein?
Yes.
Is that MMO?
It is
looks
also
like
not
a
Code Vein.
monster from Code Vein.
I only can confirm it's not because I've played it
The
probably way more than I should have.
As it arises, drawing these axes, you can tell it is ready for combat.
wild.
And that is what we're going to enter.
All right.
Beep boop.
So, everybody start rolling some initiative.
Yes, sir.
Can I use my stealth
Did
since that's probably what he was doing?
Sure, yeah.
For perception.
Dip.
Did I roll? Jesus. Ooh,
Beautiful.
hunkered down behind the stump. Dragos
Nice.
First.
evades detection.
Yep.
And as we begin encounter, Dragos is the first to act.
Jeez.
This strange figure stands before you.
I don't have nature, which is my first instinct to use to try to recall knowledge, but I do have let's see, what do I got? I've got occulticism and religion. So probably like those work.
I could allow occultism. It's going to be a little bit harder, but there's some things about this that are funky.
Okay. Let me just remember where my proficiencies. There they are. Occulticism.
Nope. No, you think as you eye this thing up, you notice it looks almost you can see like lines in the wood and it almost looks brittle. And you feel like it is weak to slashing.
Ooh, excellent. I think he's just gonna kind of set up right now. He's going to activate his boots of bounding.
Okay.
And then he's just gonna kind of go. Sorry. 5.
Sorry, did you mean something other than the boots of bounding? Because boots of bounding are always active.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Oh, I thought those were the. Oh, I'm thinking of the bracelets, aren't I?
Possibly. Bracelets of dashing.
Yeah.
Yep, they give you the plus 10.
Right. Okay. So then let's do this instead. He's gonna stay stealthing where he is, and then I'm just gonna ready. Once it gets close to us, I'm gonna throw my dagger at it.
Okay. Can you give me a sort of quick stealth check? So you're essentially you are going to stay hidden.
Of course.
So can you give me a quick stealth check just to ensure? Okay. Right, it is this creature's turn. It writhes forward upon its tentacles, closing in on the intruders upon its wood. And is that within range of your throw?
I don't believe so. Well, it's second increment. I guess I
Yeah,
could
so
do
it'd be at a
that.
-2. So if you want to, you may target the splitter and make an attack roll.
All right. Actions. Oh. Sorry, I forgot to.
Oh.
That I need to actually draw it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I figure you might have had it beforehand, because like I said, you guys,
Yeah.
it's a weird place. Don't forget to target it before you make your attack.
Right. Thank you. Got that, and yeah. Yeah.
Critical hit. Yikes. And you're doing slashing
not
or piercing?
Slashing.
Okay. Yeah, that is a critical hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Damage. Is that, and then he's going to debilitating strike. Let me do my sneak attack damage first
Sure.
as well.
That will also get doubled. Or, no, it looks like sneak attack's already factored in there.
Oh, look at that.
2d4 plus 5 plus 2d6.
Hey, nice. All right.
So
And
I'm
then
just
the-
going to click double for that.
Okay.
And then you do your debilitation,
Mm-hmm.
whichever it might be.
Let's go with enfeebled.
Okay. So if I click this, I can go drag this onto him,
Nice.
make him enfeebled 1. Alright. 1 action. However, as your dagger carves through this creature, the 2 halves of its body split apart, slide away from each other, and grow into a second splitter.
Oh no.
Beautiful.
This first one is going to change tactics and will come for you instead. So that was 2 actions. For its third and final action, it will swipe at you with its hatchet. And hit,
Ooh, yeah.
carving into you for 14 points of slashing damage.
Right on.
At which point, you also split into... No. Um, this second one is going to move down to here. And it is going to make a... For its first action, it will make a hatchet strike targeting Keelik with its second. .35. The
Jesus, yeah, that'll
axe
hit.
bites into your flesh, dealing 15 points of damage. Then, we're going to take advantage of our sweep trait here and go after Tinkerbell with a second hatchet swing. Force you to live up to the name of Tinkerbell. That is a 28.
That is a hit.
Alright, for 15 points of damage. So, not a ton of damage, but they are hitting pretty reliably. The Unknown, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to start off with... you did say we'd have weapons pulled out. How about an instrument?
If an instrument is your weapon, sure. Is it your instrument of destruction?
You might say that. I don't think he uses a weapon, let's be fair. Then yeah, so he's got his dastardly violin. And he's just going to immediately go ahead and cast some spells here. Where is my sheet? It disappeared.
Uh-oh.
Did I refresh? Or maybe I closed it. Okay, I got it up. So, we're going to go ahead and start. Ooh, this one. There we go. I have a feat for this. I guess I need this one for that. We're gonna use harmonize so that I can use multiple spells
alright.
here. So I do a harmonizing Oh my goodness, it's so hard to find some of these. Inspire courage, and I'm going to actually use directed audience for that.
Oh,
I'm going to direct it in a 40-foot cone towards Gregoria,
okay.
so that I hit each of my allies. So doing a whole bunch of things here, but inspire courage at in the direction of Gregorio in a 40-foot cone, which will just reach.
Bam.
Nice.
And then I'm going to do the same thing because that one is specifically, what's it called?
I don't know.
Harmonized. I'm going to do a
Okay.
Dirge of Doom in the same direction.
Ah, okay. Place a 30-foot emanation.
I was thinking of doing another 40-foot cone using directed
Gotcha.
performance.
Okay, so they both become frightened 1.
And each of you should be inspired.
Oh wow, just automatically?
Yeah.
Yep, Dirge of Doom is powerful.
It don't mess around.
All right, that is a 2-point swing in your favor. Tinkerbell, what are you gonna do with it?
Tinkerbell is going to bravely flutter away for her first action. And then for her second action, since Gregory is all lonesome over here, I'm going to make you my Peter Pan. Have haste.
Oh, nice.
All right,
Thank you.
Dragos is quickened. And that is all of Tinkerbell's actions, which brings us to Keelik.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and start out by slashing out at this creature in front of me.
Very good.
And since weapons were already expected to have been drawn, I'll just quickly pull this bad boy out.
Yep.
And
Chop wood.
I'd like to attack
Make sure you're targeting.
target.
There you go.
There we go. Then it's weird. It says that it's pulled out. Well, we'll just click it on the sheet. Screw it all. Do that.
31, that is a hit.
Nice. All right. We'll do some damage.
20 points of damage. Nice, solid blow. As you carve into this thing. And as you do, carve into it. It splits into another.
Perfect. Create a multiple of them so I can hit them all at once.
Alrighty, and then I will
Splits
go
this
ahead.
way, actually.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Just
Interesting.
Clever girl.
I like it. And then I will go ahead and move for my second action. So we're going to go 5, 10, 15. Oh, I wasn't done. 20, 25. I wanted to get to here. Oh, I see what it's doing. Ah, come on, move. Scooch. Please scooch.
There we
I
go.
have technical difficulties. There we go. Okay. And then my third and final action will be to strike up a dueling parry.
Ah, okay. You stand into a ready stance, preparing to fight this creature. And that brings us back around to Dragos.
All right. So the dagger, like as it split it in half, comes back to his hand, and he's gonna go for a combat grab.
Ooh, okay.
Throw that up there, and then go for
Now-
the strike.
Just remember, yep, combat grab has the press trait.
Oh, so it has to be the second action, right?
It has to be the second attack.
Got you. Well, good thing I've got 4 actions.
Now you did see
Is
carving into it causes it to split.
Yeah. So probably want to go piercing this time around.
Perhaps.
Let's do if I faint on it, is it flat-footed for the
Depends
for the
on the
rest of my
result.
turn, or-
Depends on the
okay.
result of your feint.
Okay, let's try it.
Okay.
Or am I already flanking with Killick?
Keelik does not have reach,
Okay.
so
Let's go
you are
for
not
that
flanking,
then.
unfortunately.
But you've
So,
got a
yeah,
+1 due to your courage, and it is frightened as a reminder. I think those are already
Right.
accounted for, but that means you do have a better chance.
Deception, right?
Yep.
All right.
Ooh, a 19. That is gonna fail.
Okay. So let's just go for a. Let me make sure this doesn't have the press trade. I was gonna say snagging strike.
I think that should be good.
Election. Yep, I'm good. Right. So first strike. That.
That'll hit. Now, you saw it split in half from your carving, from your slashing damage. Do you want to deal slashing again, or do you want to switch over to piercing?
It should have been switched over to piercing. It doesn't. Oh, okay. It gives you the option. I thought it would show it on there, but yeah, I switched it over to piercing.
Okay, sounds
I
good.
toggled it over.
Gotcha. All right, just go ahead and roll damage then.
Right.
11 points of damage. All right, you stab into this creature, splitting and splintering its wooden sort of a body, but not slicing it in twain.
All right. So now he'll go for the combat grab.
Okay. And it is flat-footed to you. All right, a miss by that much is unfortunately a straight-up miss.
All right then.
One action remains.
Let's see.
You could try to combat a grab again at a -8.
What is the penalty? Let me see. -8. The total is 19. Feels like it's gonna fail.
I mean, you've got a good swing here, because like they said, you have Inspire Courage and it is
Right.
Frightened.
Right.
So you have at least a
Okay.
2-point swing there.
Okay.
All right, let's see it. Let's see if you got it in you.
Swing for it.
No, unfortunately you do not. Which brings us back around to the splitters. And so first off, Debilitating Strike expires. But they are going to shift their attention. And that one is going to make a strike against you. So it's going to swing out with its hatchet against Keelik with a 39. Almost a crit
Yep,
if
that
you hadn't
is.
raised your shield. But it's only 18 points of damage. Barely a scratch. Which is why we're swinging at you a second time. With a critical miss. Then, this other one will slide forward on its roots, on its tendrils. And it shall target you with a hatchet. That is a miss, and so it will try again. It swings out with the first hatchet, misses, swings out with the second hatchet. And strikes true, but barely. Carving into you for 17 points of damage. This third one moves forward, moves into the aura, meaning that he will not be able to get rid of Frightened at the end of his turn. He is flanking you now, and he will use that opportunity to swing at you with his hatchet.
All right.
That is a critical, and this could get very messy. Because,
A glimpse of redemption this.
unfortunately, I don't think you can glimpse yourself.
Only strictly allies? Oh, okay. Well then, on before he gets his damage off, can I do an attack of opportunity since I'm apparently the target? It
What
is-
provoked?
Him moving, I guess? Question mark? I don't
Do you
know.
have-
I'm trying to defend myself. You're just beating the shit out of me here, bruh.
Do you have reach?
No, I don't have reach. Go for your stuff.
Yeah. Alright, so these things have an ability that I need to rename. But they have this cool thing. Blades of Grass. It strikes deal initial 2d6 damage to creatures within reach of at least 2 other splitters. So that'll be 14 damage, 30. That'll be a total of 50 points of damage.
I'm sorry, you said 50? Fuck me. Okay, cool.
Because the 7 will get doubled to a 14, this 18 gets doubled to a 36. 14 plus 36 is 50.
Dicey is an understatement. Okay, cool.
Alright, but that is their turn, and we come back to the unknown. You okay? There we go. I was gonna,
Yeah, I'm here. I'm looking through some spells because I was hoping to try and capitalize on them being like right there. But I don't have a way to like hit them and not allies, which is what
Right.
I was hoping for. So yeah.
You do have your 2 compositions going.
At the moment, I think they're probably going to stop here in a second.
Yep.
Okay, so this one is the cone burst. Ooh. I'm going to delay my turn,
Okay.
and I'm going to request that Keelik move out the way, which he'll probably want to do anyways. But I mean, specifically, try not to be between them.
All right.
I'm going to try and hit all 3 of them in a burst.
That brings us around to Tinkerbell. Zach, you see Keelik there looking hurt as these things gang up on the champion. What would you like to do? And you may be muted. I'm not hearing you if you're there.
Yep, I was muted.
Okay.
I'm targeting Keelik with a 3-action heal.
Do you mean a 2-action? Because 3-action is the area, the 30-foot emanation.
Oh. Okay, then yes, a 2-action.
Okay. So, select the 2-action. Yeah, so select healing. Yep, 49 points of healing to Keelik. So Keelik, that pretty much restores that crit you just took. And Tink, you've got 1 action remaining. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I think for my last action, I'm going to target the creepy violinist and give him guidance.
Okay.
I will try to use it.
You need it, yeah. All right.
BB, could you remove the cones for me?
Yes, I can.
And I've figured out how to do my own cones without breaking things. So I.
All right. Then that brings us to Keelik.
Alrighty.
Or surrounded Keelik.
I'm gonna go ahead and step.
Courage has inspired.
And trigger 3
Move here.
AOs.
They do not have AOO.
Step.
Because you guys
I
have
said
you have
step
you have
just in case.
strode at this point past them. They have not reacted.
All right.
But yeah,
Now
you-
this is the bastard that hit me with a crit, so
This
I'm
one
just
down
gonna
here. Yep.
return the favor.
All right,
and
let's
attempt
see
to
it.
strike on him.
So you bring your bastard sword, and you're one-handing the bastard sword.
I am one-handing it. Yep.
All right, you bring it to bear, slashing into this thing, and hit for 11 points of damage. And as you do,
Mm-hmm.
it splits in twain. Another growing in its place.
Mm-hmm. And then I will just maintain my dueling parry for my third action.
Okay.
I would
the
like to
unknown.
hop my turn in here.
You would like to act.
Yes.
Okay.
I will use this opportunity, and it being split the way it is actually kind of changes what I was going to do a little bit because I think it makes it slightly easier.
Mhm.
I am going to cast a
Fireball.
5th level Shadow Blast.
Ooh. Okay.
And I'm going to do a line. So we're going to come to here, going to boink. I guess a ray. Same thing. Yoink. And I did, you probably saw it a little bit the way I was doing it. It should go through.
All of them except
Perfect.
the one that crit. The
Yeah, but this will hit 3 of them. So,
yeah. All right. They're gonna make will saves.
oh, they make their own choice.
Yep. It does say basic reflex or will target's choice.
Oh, neat. All right, well, here's this. Oh, you clicked it for me.
Oh yeah, because I have to do the.
I was going to click it.
I think I have to click it for them so I can make the will saves.
That makes sense.
All right. So that one succeeds. So he will
Okay.
take half damage. The second one in the line critically fails.
Nice.
Perfect.
The third and final one also fails, but not
Nice.
critically.
All right, here we are.
Yeah, so go ahead and do damage. So the first one succeeded, so he will only take half of that. And is it a specific damage type? Because it says you get to choose what sort of damage it is. Slashing, perhaps?
You're cute. No, Sonic. I'm
Sonic.
I'm
Okay,
musical
right.
based.
Not tails.
Yeah, no, Sonic.
All right. Solid amount of damage is dished out amongst the splitters.
And then
And then.
a normal Inspire Courage,
Okay. And
which is a 60-foot emanation. So I was crazy for doing the 40-foot cone earlier.
I was wondering about it, but I didn't want to tell you your business.
Hey, you know. So yeah.
So I
and
think
then
if
I'll
you
put
click
up
Inspire
my-
Courage, we can just put
Ooh,
the
well,
effect onto you.
Let me remove this.
Yep. Yeah, if you bring up Inspire Courage in the
Oh.
chat.
Like I can drag it from my sheet too. So
Okay, yeah.
yeah, that doesn't do the.
But there's a place 60-foot emanation
Oh, on the actual.
thing. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
you did the. Well, I'm gonna set this down because I'm already holding it.
If you're holding something, you can right-click it to drop it.
Ah.
I wasn't aware of this.
Hey, we're learning. Dragos, back to you.
All right. Let's go ahead and step right, Shmya.
And you got a flank going.
Yup. Excuse me. Let's go for a snagging strike on this dude. Right.
Oh, hey, you know what I've been doing wrong?
What's up?
Well, 1 second. Okay, so this guy So, split. I've been forgetting to have their HP.
Ah.
That's funny.
So what you're saying is you're trying to literally just add more monsters to the fight and just straight up kill us every time we cut it in half by creating another one.
I have been forgetting stuff.
Sounds fair to me.
It's funny because Decaf just asked me how much HP they have.
I'm going to have all of their current HP. That one would be that much. Okay.
Whoops, what
Oh.
the heck?
My
Alright.
bad. Yeah, no, this is looking much better for you guys. Alright, so one action, you step into a flank. Second action.
Now, when you say have all of their current HP, shouldn't the one that crit me get halved again, and then that's what that current HP of that little one in the middle is? Should technically be the lowest, right?
This one is the lowest.
Okay, just want to make sure.
By a significant margin.
Because I crit it.
Alright, rolling for damage.
Okay. Piercing. That is... Wait, did you roll to hit? Yes, you did.
I rolled
Okay.
a 28.
I see that now. Alright. A solid blow against it.
And he will, let me see, debilitating strike.
Okay. What?
That, make him enfeebled.
Okay.
And let's try to go for that combat grab again.
So you make another swing towards the creature. And you critically hit.
Hey, hey.
Go ahead and roll your damage. And let me know if you're clicking the critical or if you just clicked regular damage.
Oh, I hit just regular damage. My bad. I always
Okay.
forget about that.
Nope, it's all good. I need to know so that way I can click the double.
Double, yeah.
Yep. And this thing is clinging to life.
All right. Let me see.
It is also grabbed by you.
Yeah, can I try to... Actually, let me see one thing. I'll try to strangle it, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that
Oh, sorry. Sent it twice.
the wrestler feat? Alright, so you're making a third unarmed melee strike against the creature you have grabbed or restrained.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and do so. And that unfortunately is a miss. Which brings us back around to the splitter's turn. So this one in the middle here is going to be the first to act. And you know what it's going to do? This guy, he is a team player. He knows how to live and die for the greater wood.
Ah,
Oh my god.
I hope you all appreciated that pun.
mm, mm, mm.
And so this guy,
Aren't you the person who removes hero points for people making puns?
only if I
Wait a
think they're bad
second.
puns.
Mm.
So this guy is
No
dead.
such thing as a bad pun.
Only one I didn't come up with.
That is not funny.
Alright. So there's no dead condition, but I can give him dying. Eh. But he restores 8 hit points to the other splitters. How useless.
This thing had over 60 HP and it was the one most injured?
Yes.
Excusez-moi.
Stop your cheating.
Alright. Then we're gonna have we are going to stride and make a hatchet strike against Dregos, because he's been doing some work.
I'm gonna nimble dodge.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
that is a
guess-
critical hit by 14, so even with the
Doesn't
nimble dodge,
matter.
that is still going to be a crit.
I can now glimpse because they're both within 15 feet.
You can!
Hey.
So go ahead and click that, because I think then I can just grab the enfeebled out of there. Because I'm I'm putting my damage through. You're not stopping
That's
me. I'm dealing critical damage.
Yep. Where?
Which is
let me see.
30.
Hold on.
Dang.
I thought it would be under my Is it just champion's reaction? That doesn't seem right.
It should be, yeah. Or there it is under. I see glimpse of redemption under your actions tab.
Under actions? Okay.
There's
Oh,
glimpse of
okay.
redemption.
So I'm using I was just using the drop-down menu, so that's on me, and it's only showing
Ah.
my 2 attacks.
Gotcha.
It's annoying. It should be showing me everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. We go.
I think it scrolls to the right rather than scrolling down. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
Sure, it has pun damage is good for you. All right. So you will reduce that by 11 points of damage. So you're only taking 19 points of damage.
Okay.
And actually I can give you here. Okay, so I just gave you champion's resistance. So now click the damage like that,
All right.
and it should. Oh,
Nope.
looks like it reduced it by 30. All right, I thought that would work.
All right. I'll just
So-
heal myself for
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
You said.
Yep. Okay,
Can I
we'll
just
have to
type
figure
in,
that out.
Like
There's
in
probably.
roll 20.
I was gonna say, but did it at least give you maybe the +2 to your AC?
I think that's from
Sure.
Lay on Hands.
Oh, you're right.
But you do. Actually, you should only be healing 11, not 19. So subtract 8 hit points
Minus
again.
8. Yep. Whoops. Wow. What's going on?
Right. And then it is going to, take advantage of that sweep trait. It's going to swing out at Tinkerbell as well.
Hey, at least now it's enfeebled too.
Yes, it is. Let me make sure that is in here.
Ooh.
It did not take in account the enfeebled 2. It doesn't look like it's taking into account it's frightened either. So that is a total of -3, which unfortunately is still exactly 10 over Tinkerbell's AC. So that is another crit, but it only deals. Alright, it should be enfeebled 2, not 1. So it is only 32 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Alright, this other splitter is going to stride and writhe forward towards Gregoria. And actually, you know what? It has the movement that it can get around behind him into a flank. You're now in the thick of it, surrounded by blades of grass, which desperately needs a renaming, so be thinking about that. But it is going to strike at you with its hatchet.
All right.
And hit. Actually, it'll miss because of frightened. Which again is
What
for
about-
some reason not showing up.
What about splintering assault?
I like that. That's a good one. Actually, Gregorius, is your AC normally 26?
It is 27. But I
27.
also have debilitating or deny advantage.
Ah!
I
Well,
don't know
these
if that's
are
being
a higher
accounted
level
for.
than you.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, alright, so that is actually exactly a hit, because for some reason, it's saying that my target is saying your AC is 26. Ooh,
It is saying that is 26. That's weird. What the
that
heck's
is
going on?
28 points of damage as it chops into you. Splintering assault. I like that, Zach. Hero point.
Awesome.
Are you actually invested in your armor, Gregorio?
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Probably
It's
not.
the dumbest thing, but you genuinely have to click
God.
invested.
Yeah.
It'll wear
Okay.
it for you,
Now
but
it's
you have to click
27.
invested.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we're gonna test it out because I'm gonna swing at you again.
Okay.
So what you're saying is he shouldn't have taken 20 damage.
No,
You should get
because I got a 25 to hit, and with him being flat-footed, his AC would be exactly 25.
Ah, okay.
Okay. So take it.
This hit should be a 34, which will hit. And don't forget, you take the extra 8 from the newly renamed Splintering Assault.
Right.
So just subtract 8 from your hit points.
Yep.
And then you will take another 17 plus Splintering Assault. Alright, another 22 points of slashing damage. Then, for its final action, for the final one to act, which is this one, it will unleash Overflowing Force. So as you guys have seen these things splitting apart and like regrowing, there's been this red energy gathering within them. And you see it build up and charge within this one before exploding outward in an overflowing force. So it's a 30-foot emanation that I should be able to drag onto it. Not working. Alright, well. That should get all of you.
BB.
Yes.
I think you just need to click it.
Ah, yes, you're right. That is indeed all of you. And it only affects non-splitters. So all of you need to make a reflex save, which I think you can do by clicking the save on there. Oh, look at that. Bulwark's functioning for Keelik. Alright, that's a success from Tinkerbell and Keelik. It's a failure from Dragos.
And roll.
Does the vision?
I'm gonna hero point that.
Yeah, don't forget you have a hero point, Larry.
Oh right. How do I do it?
All right,
Click
fuck
on
me.
The...
Right
Oh,
click,
whoops.
right
Nope,
click your
it's not
roll,
giving me.
and it says re-roll using hero point.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I rolled only one better. I mean, I still failed, but
And you got
nice.
the exact same
Same
result.
thing.
The exact same. Yeah.
Let's go, you and me.
All right. Well, here comes that 66 bludgeoning. So that is going to be 22 to Gregorios and the Unknown, and only half of that to the other two. Gregorios, why'd you only take 15?
Wow.
Because I don't have 22 hit points to take.
Gotcha.
Guys,
Okay.
guess how many hit points I have?
1.
Close. I have 2.
Yep.
Oh, what's going on? What is this?
Oh, you're
because
dying.
I'm dead. Yeah. Nice. Oh,
I'm willing
that's
to
so
chalk.
trippy.
I'm willing to chalk up some of this fight to the whole issue with me forgetting to reduce the HP.
Judgments.
Yep.
Yeah, I have some numbers for you on that one later, BB.
Well, that's all right. It's Tinkerbell's turn.
Oh,
right,
speaking of which,
so-
though, so the one that I have currently targeted to the left of Dragos should be under the effects of my Divine Smite. So if it is evil, it should be taking 3 persistent good damage now at the end of its
Ooh.
turn.
Indeed, it shall. And you know what?
Uh,
Funny thing, it splits when it takes slashing or good damage. No, I'm joking.
Stop it.
Could you imagine?
You're killing me.
You are literally almost about to die.
Gosh dang it! Yeah.
Piece by piece. All right, Tinkerbell.
I'll say,
So
Tinkerbell, you can
going
feel free to
to-
heal yourself. I
Yeah.
can soothe our Dampier.
I will say, all of these
Well,
guys are looking
Please
kind of
don't.
low.
Does that affect me negatively?
Oh, probably.
Probably.
What, heal? Yeah, heal will injure
Yeah.
you.
I have Oils of Unlife on my thing.
Oh,
I also have Soothe.
though. Yeah, Soothe will
Soothe
heal
will
you.
actually.
That's why I said what I did. Yep.
Okay. I was
Okay.
making sure.
It's a good
I'm
thing
smart.
you brought that up because I was about to super kill.
That's
And
that's
stay
why I
down.
stated it ahead of time.
I guess
I will
I'll
never be Peter Pan.
just cast heal on myself then.
Okay. Let's go ahead and click that healing. 29. All right. That brings us around to Keelik.
Oh my goodness, that was funny. All right. Well, that thing just did a burst, but it's otherwise like still a standing target for me to fight, right?
Yeah, this one is still up.
This guy up here. Okay, perfect.
Just make sure you're targeting.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to go after him because I do want to kind of keep all of my allies that I can within range. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and move. And especially since Dragos is currently down, flanking won't matter. So I'm going to move to here for my first action. And then I will go ahead and I'm sorry everyone, I don't have another weapon type. And I chose Ghost Touch today instead of like shifting. So I am gonna go ahead and slap out at this thing with another slashing attack.
If you had Radiant
You could do,
Blade
like,
Ally,
burst.
I would be in trouble.
I do not.
All good?
Oh, BB, you don't say. No.
I have an aura of courage. It's not the same. But yeah. So that's what I shall do. I shall
All
move.
right.
I shall attack.
Hack away.
Shall hack away.
That is a hit.
I will take it. And then we'll go ahead and roll some damage.
18 points of damage. All right. So this one takes that damage. Then it splits in twain, and I remember to have its remaining hit points.
So, just out of curiosity, does it like?
Uh-huh.
Does the initial one take its damage, so it's at its current HP, and
Yep.
then
And then they
that
both get
HP
halved.
halves between the two of them, basically? Okay.
Correct.
Cool.
Yeah, so you
And then
carve into this thing, and I gotta say, these three, like in this little concentration, they are ripe for a area effect.
Duly noted.
beautiful. All right, cool. And
Dragos
then
is
I
also
will-
ripe for an area effect.
There we go.
All right,
I
and you
can't just
maintain your
I will
dueling.
maintain my dueling parry.
Okay. And let's remove the old one from you. Oh,
Yep.
sorry, you already did it. All right,
Oh,
and
I
it's
lost
the
my-
unknown's turn. I got you. Fret not, fam. Gotcha. Somebody is moving an aura or an area. I wonder who it could be.
I'm muted. I apologize, but it is me. All right.
The unknowns.
Into the wait.
Yes.
I shouldn't. I
Probably
don't
not.
trust people. All right. Then yeah, I think I'm gonna. Oh, I said I was gonna soothe.
You did. But is it more important
You
to
liar.
soothe or to slay these enemies?
Ah, I'm evil.
Yeah, you are.
We'll soothe you in a minute.
My splitter
I'm
spends 3
playing
actions
Sudoku right
attacking
now.
the down drag.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put a sound burst
Ooh.
So cacophonous noise, and it will deal.
The
Is it only
shrieking of
2d10?
violins. Depends what
Kinda,
level you have
yeah.
it prepared at.
Oh, it's showing it without heightening it yet. Okay, I see.
Yep, yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna center it in a burst right there.
I gotcha.
Bam.
All right.
So fortitude.
And they will start making their saves. The first one succeeds. Second one succeeds. Third one
7
succeeds.
on a 5.
Yes.
Your trees are fucked.
Please roll your damage.
Your trees are fucked.
They are
Skill
very
issue.
I don't
fortitudinous.
think that's correct.
Also very
Damage.
wholesome.
Oh, I did a 4th level of this, right? Yeah.
It says base
I'll
second, it
try and
says
roll
height
damage.
+2. So yeah, if you click damage, it should roll 4d10. Let's see.
Try.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Alright, so each of them will
Shit
take
for rolls.
6
Goddamn.
Sonic.
Fucking did nothing.
Whoops, I took...
Nice 13.
There we go. Alright.
My rolls were pitiful.
They
at
yet
best.
stand. Which brings us around
Yeah.
to Dragos. Oh wait, you had
Oh,
one
alright.
action, and I assumed it was
He
Inspire
loves
Courage.
skipping the rest of my actions.
You take
It's
so
your
long.
favorite thing to do. I really don't. Urge of Doom in a
Okay.
40-foot cone. Can you remove my thing and I'll place the Dirge
Yes,
of Doom?
I think if I remove all of them, that would help.
Okay.
Okay, they are all frightened. And now it is Dragos' turn, and he must make a recovery check.
All right.
Alright, so you are no longer dying, you are simply unconscious. So if you want to go ahead and apply those, the splitters are going to start their turn, and this one is no longer enfeebled. Alright. You know what? They don't like you.
I wonder why.
So here comes a hatchet to the face! A 30 to hit. For 17 points of damage.
All right.
It swings again. Actually, I forgot to target you. With another 30 to hit. Or actually a 29. For 18 points of damage.
No, Frightened will still take place because it only goes down at the end of its turn.
Yep, which is why I said it should have been a 29.
No, Decaf was asking a question.
Oh, gotcha. This one is going to slide down towards Tinkerbell. It's going to swing at Tink. And hit. For 15 points of damage to Tinkerbell. It will swing again. Make sure I'm targeting because I was not. There's so many different people to target. And that is a 27 for another hit that deals 21 points of damage.
And with that, Tinkerbell flutters lifelessly to the ground.
Alright. This splitter is going to go after Keelik. Striking out with a hatchet. And missing. Swipes again, taking advantage of the agile nature of its weapon. misses again because of dueling parry. One final strike. Just these axes chopping at you. And
TPK.
it is a
TPK.
critical miss. This other
I
one.
have a way to avoid TPK, but you guys might not like it. And no, it is not me running.
Steps down here. It will target Keelik and swing against the now flat-footed champion. And hit for 14 points of damage.
Now, because it did do a stride to get around me, would I have been able to do an attack of opportunity there?
Yes, if you have a reaction available, if you didn't spend a champion's reaction in the last round, you would.
I wouldn't have been able to.
Okay, then
'Cause,
yeah.
the creature that attacked Tinkerbell was too far.
Yep. So go for it.
Here is
If
that.
you deal enough damage, you might just kill it.
Let's see here. Oh, it doesn't do the. I just need to do a strike. Okay, fine.
Yep. Make sure you're targeting
Here we go.
and strike.
We'll see. It's still also slashing damage, so this probably isn't actually a good thing for me.
All right, that is a hit. 16.
You're already flanked. It can't get worse.
I know, right? And then I'll just have to take the damage anyways.
I mean, it kind of
Any attack
can.
that hit me.
All right,
Oh, I
so
will
How much HP does this
retroactively
freaking thing
still
have
take
left?
that 14 damage then. It's not dropping.
and then I gotta have this. Okay. These two are in single digis. The one you just carved. So it'll swing again, and this time, unfortunately, it gets to take advantage of its splintering assault. So it strikes out. That is a miss, fortunately. And that is all three of its actions. This one will swing. The newly made one. Chops down at Keelik and hits 4. Ooh, minimum damage. So 12 from the axe itself, and then 4 from the splintering assault. It strikes again. Just axes coming at you from every which, and of course gets a natural 20.
Beautiful.
All right, so 32 from that. And another 6 after that. Are you still up?
Was that already doubled? Because I clicked on the double button for the 32.
Oh yeah, the 32 was already doubled.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
take
I
32 back.
had 42. Yeah.
So yeah, you took 42.
Doing
so give
math, you'd be at
You have
4.
4 health remaining.
All right, cool. I have 4 health remaining.
Beautiful.
And one final swing.
Let's fucking go.
And that is a miss because of the enfeebled, or frightened, or both.
Don't cover for him.
Well, it isn't. It isn't applying them for some reason. Like the icon has.
Is it because you haven't created new pieces each time in the initiative order, so it doesn't count its own
I don't know.
heightened value?
I don't know. But that is a miss, and that brings us back to Keelik.
All right.
So Keelik, both of these are in single digits. The one here and the one here.
Mhm.
So if you do average damage, you will kill them.
Yeah, that's the cursed comment. So about that.
Damn it, Zach.
I I mean, I think it's fine. We already know this thing is inspired by Dark Souls. It's meant to just fuck us. So I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna lay on hands Tinkerbell because here, get back up. So,
Okay.
like,
All right, so that restores. What is it at this level?
30
20,
hit points.
30? Nice.
Oh wow. Beep boop.
Level 5, lay on high
All right,
end.
you have one action remaining.
Yeah, we're gonna keep up the dueling parry.
Okay.
Are healing potions, do those count as positive energy?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
The unknown. It is back to you.
I'm trying to decide how I want to handle this. Because realistically, I don't want to get hit more or else I will go down. So, I think I'm going to do what I was originally planning still. I don't know how well it'll go. We'll see. I'm going to just quickly ask,
Follow your heart.
how much... Well, I guess I'll ask the two of you that are awake, I should say. How much do you wish to be able to see?
Um,
And thus have them see you?
I mean, I think I can just do all my spells as touch, so I don't think I need to see.
As I cast a 4th level darkness.
That's up to you. That doesn't look like they're responding. So I guess you just got to go with it.
It
I
just
itch.
means everyone's concealed.
Hidden, hopefully. Goals is hidden. Alright. I'm going to do this then. I'll go ahead and remove my... Alright, I'll tell you what. I'll do this. This will put Tinkerbell as well as Keelik both just barely in the darkness. So if you guys wish to move out, you can. Hopefully with just a step. I'm going to place it here. And it is dark. It is 4th level darkness, so only things with greater dark vision can see. Not even just
Okay.
normal dark vision.
Sounds
Because I don't know what they have. And then I'll go ahead and remove my other cone.
All right, and that was 3 actions. Yep.
That's all 3.
Dragos, you're fine. Tinkerbell, you are prone. So you'll have to spend an action to stand.
So I do that. An action to step over. And then an action to heal Keelik.
Did you want to do that, or did you want to just do a 2 action, since that adds +8 per level of the spell?
Well, with them being in the darkness, I can't see them, can I? But
You
I
do
can
know
actually
where they
fight them?
last were?
Either way, they are going to be hidden.
So touch doesn't affect it.
No.
You'd have to find them.
Alright, then I guess I might as well just fully move away from the creature then. And then... Oh, wait. Nope. Yeah, I guess I'll have to just stand there and do a 2-action 4th level heal to Keelik.
Okay. Now all I need you to do is make a flat check.
That's just a d20.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's like a DC 11, so
And you make it.
nice.
So go ahead and apply your healing. All right, 46 points of healing to Keelik. But that brings us back around to the splitters. God damn it. All right.
You're welcome, BB.
Well, this one is going to move up here. It's got something it's doing. It'll swing at Keelik. So I will roll first.
Keelik and Tinkerbell haven't moved yet, so they're not like completely
All right,
missing.
flat check is good. Oops, that is a 35 to hit Keelik, which will hit. For 18 points of damage. He'll take a second swing. And miss. This other one. Actually, can you take an attack of opportunity against something you can't see? Like it being hidden?
I would probably hard say no. but
Yeah, I
that's
don't
just
think
me.
so. Alright, well, this one will step. It'll swing, so it does the flat check first. Misses. So it'll do another swing, so another flat check. Misses. This other one will step up. It'll do a flat check to swing at Keelik's. Axe coming down. Misses. Another axe coming down. This one finds its mark as long as the blow can land. And it doesn't. This one over by the unknown is going to try to target him as well.
I am going to use a reaction called Shadow Blending,
Sure.
increasing the DC by 2.
Okay, so it is DC 13. It fails. So it'll swing again. Fails. And third and final time, fails. Alright, darkness definitely bought you guys around, but let's see if you guys can overcome it as well. Keelik, it is your turn.
Alright.
You heard
I
axes
cannot
coming at you
see.
from every direction.
I guess I will make my attempts. I will start here with this guy with a flat check.
Okay. Alright, flat check's good.
Alright, then attack it shall be.
Let's see it. 30 is a hit.
Okay.
As you hack at it, it falls to pieces and does not rise.
Thank goodness. Alright, that's one.
Destroyed that splitter.
I'll just keep up the momentum, question mark, because I can't do much else right now with where we're at. I feel like I'm surrounded because it's just darkness. Yeah, we'll do second action, another flat check.
Alright. Exactly on the die. Alright.
And,
Your sword
-5.
sings in your hand as it strikes out and cleaves into another one.
okay.
13 points of damage. It takes this damage, and you hear the
Alright.
sound of wood creaking as it splits in
Okay.
twain.
Of course. And then third action, I will just continue to do my dueling parry.
Okay. The unknown. Ready to cast
So we're
that
gonna immediately
soothe on
start it?
Dragos?
Yes, but first,
Okay.
I'm going to make it so that I can see in this darkness with Shadow Sight for an action.
A single action. Okay.
I gain greater dark vision.
Good for you.
Yeah. And then yeah, I'm gonna cast Soothe on our Gregorio.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and do. I'm gonna do a 4th level Soothe.
All right. Go
I have
for
a
it.
reason. So here we go. I guess that's not on me. That's on him.
Yep. Make sure you're targeting.
So
Then click the healing. $42 points of healing, and I think he is still away. So I'm going to click
think
that
so.
for him. Oh,
Oh,
hey,
nice. You just got me.
You just got 42 points of healing.
Appreciate it, bud.
and that would be all 3 of my actions.
Okay. That brings us to Gregorio. Newly healed, no longer unconscious, and still quickened.
Yeah. So he's gonna stand up first.
Okay. One action. He bounds to his feet. Now, creatures, you have dark vision, correct?
I think he usually does. I think I got rid of his goggles so I could have enough money for other stuff.
Oh no.
So
All right.
yeah, I don't have him
So-
for this.
You wake up in complete darkness, but you hear the creaking of wood nearby.
Okay. Oh boy. So
So,
stand
any
one.
strike-
Okay.
It's going to be,
Yeah, I think
you have to make a check against hidden.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to pull out an oil of unlife. Chug that, and then I'm gonna attack,
Okay.
just to get me up a little bit more.
Yep, yep.
Let me see, inventory, right, and then oil of unlife.
And go ahead and click that. Use 27 points of healing.
Heal, and then let's do a flat check for what he
DC 11
hears,
flat
kinda
check.
right here.
Yep.
Right, D20.
All right, you make it exactly.
Very nice. And this is going to be I guess a snagging strike. And
Do
that's
you
my turn.
still have your hero point?
No, I used it,
Used it on the
to
reflex
roll
save.
another
Yep.
2. Yeah.
All right, Tinkerbell, it is back to you.
All right. I'm trying to decide between 2 different spells because I'm not sure. Understand the difference. They seem to do the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess I might as well try Glitter Dust because it seems that it also dazzles.
Okay.
And I would like to place this.
Let me see.
Let's see.
So dazzled is actually just a lesser form of so it makes creatures concealed, but in this darkness you guys are hidden to them. So dazzling them wouldn't do much use.
What about Fairy Fire? It seems that it makes creatures not concealed. If I understand that right?
All creatures in the area when you cast a spell are limed in colorful, heartless fire of a color of your choice of duration. The visible creatures can't be concealed while affected by fairy fire. But it doesn't say it doesn't say anything about them being hidden. And the other thing is that it's a 10-foot burst, so also probably affect your guys.
Alrighty then. Well, I just healed Keelik, so I guess I'll try something crazy.
Okay.
And I will throw a fireball
Okay.
at this guy.
Oh, not an actual fireball. Okay. That is a
Don't worry,
hit.
baby. I was in the same boat.
That is a hit. Just give me the flat check. All right, flat check is good. And who was it? That
this
one there.
middle one.
Okay. Now let me do something because I did forget to add this. Yes, it is a tiny fireball, as Sheratos said. All right, so
It's some spicy pixie powder. Should be
let's
salt.
see. Takes 3 points of damage. All right. You can't see this, but that was effective.
Alrighty. If I landed the hit, I guess I'll try for it again. So another flat check.
Yep. That unfortunately is a miss.
Screw it. Another one.
That is hit.
Alright.
Now this is attack number 3, so make sure you click that.
Oh, okay. So it's technically 3.
Yep. Yep, that is unfortunately a miss.
All right.
All right, back to the splitters. So first things first, this one here is going to explode
Damn
as it
it.
uses for the greater wood. And he has, God, he was so close. He only has 3d8 to offer.
Wait, hold up. What? You mean only 3d8?
Well, before he got hit by that fire, he had 4d8.
How does that healing work?
1d8 for every 20 hit points the splitter had remaining when it died.
How much HP did it have?
This one has like 75.
What the?
Hold up.
We
Wait,
gotta
so
run.
what was
We
what
gotta
was
run.
the
How does
other
the
one that
splitting
had
work?
single digits? Because
'Cause-
you pointed out like 2 of them that had it.
Yeah, that was that one that just died was the one that was
Huh?
over here that had not been like hurt in 4 rounds. These ones were at the single digits. Actually, all of these guys were at single digits.
I have more math things later. I'll bring it up later.
Right. This one felt Drago's swing, so it is going to turn and try to hatchet him. Also, I don't think they're frightened anymore. I'm gonna remove that. Strikes out. But has to make a flat check. That it fails on. Swings again. That looks like it'll hit, but the flat check says no. One final flat check as it swings a third and final time. That he finds you in the darkness. But his blow does as
Wow.
well. For 22 points of slashing damage. Max damage.
Okay.
This one, you briefly see a glow before it erupts with violent force, unleashing an overwhelming force. So everybody go ahead and give me a basic reflex save. Yep, that catches everybody. Alright, Tinkerbell succeeds.
Great.
Gregario
I'm gonna
critically
spend my hit points
succeeds.
on that one.
Alright, are any hero points being spent?
Yes.
Okay. 26.
Great.
You're doing the same we are.
Alright, 18 points of damage to Unknown and Keelik. No damage to Gregorio, and 9 damage to Tinkerbell. the bottom one here will swing out at Keelik.
We got him on the ropes, guys.
It'll start with a flat check. That misses. A second flat check as it swings again. Misses. And a third and final flat check.
Ooh.
Alright. So it'll
Wait,
swing with attack number 3. You hear these blades sweeping by you in the darkness. Slices one final time and misses. This one over by you is going to swing at you with attack number 1 and miss. He's swinging on the unknown. Attack number 2 against the unknown. Miss from the darkness. Attack number 3 against the unknown. God. 4, 3, 2. All right.
Don't know.
Keelik, back to you.
Well, I'm gonna keep doing the same thing. We're gonna blindly attack around.
Okay.
I'll start with this guy, and
Down to the bottom here. Got it.
check.
New.
Oh. Second action attack. That check.
Nope.
Nope. Cool.
All right.
Third action, dueling parry.
All right, the unknown. I hope you have damage that you can spread in an area because this fight seems like it's going to go on forever otherwise.
Well, there's a reason I said I'm calling out your numbers later.
I'll say maybe if the HP was correct.
I mean, you guys
okay.
haven't hit anything in the last 2 rounds. I can't adjust for that.
I'm just I will get to it. I'm gonna do another Shadow Blast at the 5th level.
Okay. Where?
I'm gonna try and double check something here.
You do have the greater
Shadow
dark
Blast.
vision.
Yes, I do. It's a 15-foot burst. I'm gonna try and place one real fast. I want to see where I can put that.
Mhm.
Can I realistically? I don't think I can.
And you with your greater
Not without
dark
hitting
vision,
myself.
you might have actually seen the one that got hit by Tinkerbell's fairy light took a little bit of extra damage.
From fire, yeah. All right. As much as I wanted to do that, that won't work. Where's my? There they are. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm still gonna do the Shadow Blast. I'm gonna do a line straight down the center.
Okay.
And yeah, we're gonna make it fire.
So these 2. All right. Gonna be a will save. So we'll start with the first one. Fail. Second one. Another fail.
Cool.
So go ahead and roll for damage.
There you are. A little better.
All right.
Last time I rolled.
and,
23 fire.
with their weaknesses, that wipes out both of them.
Cool. I am going to Dirge of Doom would basically be better off overall. I'm going to do a Dirge of Doom from where I'm standing.
Okay.
And I believe that's mine, which is a 20-foot burst, so I'll just make it a 30. That didn't do what? Oh, because I have the cone selected. Hang on. Oh, I can't, select it. Weird. Okay, then I'll just delete this one and make a new one.
Okay. And as you do,
But-
we are back to Gregorio.
All right.
Oh, that one's the other darkness. Shit, I do need that one. I'm dumb.
I was about to ask, do we still have darkness?
There you go.
All right, cool. Let me see.
So you unfortunately
So
probably at this point aren't even aware of where enemies are. You may need to
Yeah.
take the seek action.
okay. Yeah, I was gonna say he probably felt like the heat come from
Oh, you
this
still
direction.
saw it to your side. as it
Oh,
went
you can see
blasting
it?
through the darkness. It was a 50-foot line.
Oh, okay. I
So yeah,
thought I
it came
remembered
out.
Darkness saying something like you can't see even with magic. I don't know.
Well, you
Misremembering.
basically
But,
saw outside the darkness. So you saw like 20 feet of fire come out of the darkness, kind of
okay.
thing.
Yeah, so I think he's just gonna follow the heat. Like he heard some fighting going down south, but he's like, I feel that heat. It's probably that creepy guy. Says the other creepy guy. So he's gonna move over this way. Or yeah, seek I guess first.
Okay, give
And
me
then
a
he's gonna move that
perception
way.
check. 20. Well, the good news is you hear the sound of creaking wood coming southerly,
All right then.
because
He's
these
just gonna
creatures
go-
have no stealth bonus.
All right.
Nice.
He's
Easy to
just gonna
seek
go
'em.
down here. Unless he can go right here.
Sure.
Okay. And he's gonna try to strike out, piercing. I'll do the flat check first.
All right.
Alrighty, come on, baby.
Uh,
Right. I
19,
was supposed to target.
19 on the flat check. 25. That'll hit because of the flank.
All right.
So go ahead and roll your sneak attack damage. 14 points of damage, and you are doing piercing. You hear wood and bark chip and shatter, but you do not hear a body fall.
Okay. He's gonna do the. He's gonna put enfeebled on him, and then let's go for a combat grab.
Okay.
Targeting him, right? All right, 31.
31, and give me that flat check.
Oh shit! Come on. Fuck.
Nope. Unfortunately,
try it
that is a
again.
miss.
Let's try it one more time.
All right, one more time. This is going to be attack number 3. Flat check's good.
Pass on that.
He's got a -3 to AC right now. 25 is a hit.
And he'll call out, like right in front of you, right in front of you. I'm holding him down.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage. And with that, you grab it, you make this call, but then you feel the body crumble in your grasp as
Never
this
mind, it's me.
splitter dies. All right, Tinkerbell, it is down to you.
All right. I think for her first action, she's going to energize her wings, so she'll just start. She'll actually be able to fly. Not sure how to. There it goes. For her second
Okay.
action, she'll just fly 15 feet straight up because she's been hit a lot.
Okay.
And then for her last action, she will attempt to seek allies.
Okay.
Oh, that initiative.
Oof, wow. I mean, Keelik, do you even have any stealth?
What is stealth?
Alright. You know Keelik is down here somewhere in the darkness, but I don't think you find Dragos with that seat.
Alrighty.
Though you did just hear him
That
call
would be-
out. You know he's not far from Keelik.
That will be my turn.
Alright. The final splitter
I'm really banking on this frickin' darkness, dude.
is going to
Helped a
use
lot.
for the greater wood and kill itself,
Oh.
so I don't have to do this
All right.
anymore.
Cool, that works.
Alright. With that, we successfully test another monster. So let me guys show you the creature here. So configure ownership, and you guys can all be owners. Bam.
We get our own splitter.
All right. So yeah, this is based off of a creature called Remnant from the Ashes.
Hmm.
It has high HP for its level. It has low AC. You guys notice you were hitting on 8s. Weirdly enough, none of you got a crit. It uses low reflex saves, moderate will, high fortitude, because again, it does have that high HP, sort of matching, the very fortitudinous creature. And I made it that fortitudinous because, again, it splits. There get to be more of it. While it didn't come up, it does have this ability called Lost in the Woods. So that if it's adjacent to at least 2 other splitters, it is concealed. The only thing I did not use for this creature, because they can obviously throw their hatchets, I didn't use a regrow weapon because it didn't need to. And you guys had enough slashing damage that I didn't have to use force division.
Huh. Interesting.
Number wise, I think everything's fine. I think the only issue is that I forgot to divide the HP.
It happens.
I am willing to step in with my numbers for you.
Sure.
Because I will agree, that felt really off for a couple
You
of
had a
those.
ton of HP for them. And I'm only saying this just off of numbers, right? 200, because I think overall, the encounter would have been perfectly fine. I do think a lot of the numbers are fine. It was hitting on its own high rolls, which was just terrifying, but I don't think that's a problem. But realistically, if it were to split into a total of 4 creatures evenly, so that you're not like having, this one split and then the same one split again, so like they split into 2 and then those both split into 2, it would only have each of them would only have, I think, 57, 58 HP or so at max without taking damage.
Well, he forgot to do it like what, 2 times?
At the very beginning, yeah, like the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, because it'd be split to 100, and this is without damage. So like if they did the forceful split, it'd be 115, and if you split that in half, that's less than 60 regardless.
Yep.
So unfortunately, that's kind of where I think that's where the healing was also being questioned with like 3d8, if not 4d8, when the one had like over 70.
Well, that was one that was in the healing burst initially.
I just think there was that main initial confusion with how much HP they didn't lose was probably the main issue.
Yeah, like without accounting for healing, that was my personal concern. Was like, holy shit, these things just aren't dropping.
I
You
mean,
gotta hit harder.
well, and also to be fair, there
Wish I
were
could.
several rounds, or at least 2 rounds in that combat, where nobody was putting out any damage against these things. And whether that be because nobody was casting spells that damage or making attacks, I mean that makes
Landing
these. No, I think there was at least one round I can specifically recall where no damage was dealt to them. And that makes these fights against these high HP enemies drag.
Yeah.
I could see dropping their AC lower. Because even with all the debuffs, like I thought you guys were gonna have crits more regularly, but I don't know. So this
Is this AC?
this is the
Says
first
AC is
time
medium.
its AC is low.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say I felt like I was always pretty consistent with hitting it, so I had no qualms with its AC.
Yeah. I know. I was expecting more crits. I feel like there was only one crit against them the entire fight.
That sounds accurate. Maybe two. Did Dragos get off a crit at one point?
He did at the very beginning.
At the very
Yep.
beginning, and then you got a crit failure for your spell effect on one of them as well. Yeah, and that was it.
But yeah,
BB, I'm going to
strike-wise-
double check my math just because I'm going to be sure. I'm going to go through and see how much damage we did do just throughout everything, and I'll try and like account for some of the healing too. And I'll try and see if that can be helped accounted for. And
so I mean,
I'll forward that to you to see if that helps for
one
anything
thing
you're doing.
on your math, if I split until there's 4 of them, right? So the first 2 split, they're down to 115. 2 of the new ones split, they both go to 57. Well, that
Mhm.
still leaves 2 that have that 115.
Why does that leave 2 that are at 115? Do they not take half the damage as well?
Not the original one. So look, okay.
Oh God, why?
All right, so if we have a splitter right here, he has 230 hit
wait.
points. He uses his force division, splits. Each of them are at 115.
Okay, that makes sense.
And now, maybe I misunderstood you, but I thought you were saying this one then splits.
Well, I'm saying even if they
Oh, no,
both split,
should.
they both split into another one. That wouldn't that 115 cut in half?
Yeah,
For
if
both?
they're both splitting.
That's what happened. You ended up with 4 creatures from the very beginning.
Right, because you guys targeted one that was lower and had split.
I think that is accurate because I was the one that was doing the slashing damage.
Because
that's
you guys,
my only.
so let's say, so this
damage
guy is still higher. So just using an example, this guy is still at 115. These guys are both at 57. You guys hit one of these guys again. Oh, they split again. Look at that. It's a fucking mess everywhere. But now this guy has 115 hit points. So if he does For the Greater Wood at that point, he gets to give 5d8 to the ones adjacent to him.
Then there was still twice where you had at least 2 of them that were over 60.
Yeah, I think the first one was right, and I think the other one was pumped up higher than it should have been because
every time a new thing comes into the chat, it pulls me all the way to the bottom. So I'm having to scroll all the fucking way back up every time. That's all. It's just like, gosh dang it.
But no,
it shouldn't do that automatically.
Strike wise, they have a high to hit, but I gave them that specifically because they have a low damage until there are multiples of them, until they can start taking advantage of splintering assault.
Yeah, no. I think for the most part they were fine. I really do. I'm going to double check my math for it as I go through, and I'll give that to you later to see if there's anything you want to add.
Outside of that, what do you guys think? Anything you liked, didn't like, you think should be changed?
I thought it was pretty neat. It's like I would almost say a better version of a Hydra, because a Hydra is still confined to like one spot.
Yeah. Previously, Split
It was still great.
Split is an ability that has only been on oozes. I wanted to try applying it to a plant creature because it is what this thing does in its combat. In its combat, though, what it does is it splits without changing its HP, but it does so like at certain health sections. Like when it's down to 3/4, so it splits at 2 at the start of the fight, and then when it's reduced to like 3/4 of its HP, both split again. So there's 4 of them. and then when they're reduced to half, they both like split again. And so it splits itself, but I thought that was less interesting design-wise.
It could be either.
Yeah, no, that is specifically why I included Forced Division. But I wanted to make sure Forced Division didn't just like completely overrun the action economy, which is why the newly created splitter is Stun 2.
Yeah.
Also, I have Overwhelming Force. It is 3 actions to do, and I kept its damage is scaled to unlimited use. I might put a cooldown on it, even still. I don't know, a short one. The issue with a cooldown, it's like, I don't know, if I do a cooldown on it, I have to make it clear that the newly created
Maybe
splitters have it off cooldown. But I don't know.
like each
Footage.
split can do it once.
Yeah, I don't know. If you guys feel like it needs to be changed, let me know. I think it's fine. I hope it's fine.
I think the split ability is fine. I've ran oozes at my tables, and normally I will say normally because again I shoehorned my character into only having like the single sword option. Normally my players have other like damage types or have some other way of overcoming via an alternative method. Like I could have kept striking out with a fist, but you know we're at a level where that would require me to have also purchased like +1 striking hand wraps if
Yep.
I needed that, or I would have needed to have chosen my blade ally to again be like a shifting property so that I could get over to like a hammer one-handed and do bludgeoning. So I think overall it's totally fine. I just know I didn't account for multiple damage types, and I think that's where we started to get overwhelmed was because I can't do anything other than split these guys.
Yep. Well, there you have it, folks. I think this is going to be the
I guess
end
I had a +1
here.
striking corset dagger for you.
Uh,
Get out of here with that
Cheratoss,
dagger
I
shit.
don't think it's really an issue. It's kind of working as intended. I just forgot to actually divide them up HP wise. But yeah, thanks everybody for checking this out, both now and in the future. And we will catch you, I guess, technically later this week. Till then, be good. We'll see you later.
Bye, stream.